Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news, going over a multitude of topics today. BritizenCon, shorter Planetary Travel Times, Idris and insurance updates, as well as a quick update to the Crytek v CIG case. There will be a BritizenCon in England again this year. This is separate from CitizenCon. BritizenCon is a big Star Citizen fan-run fan fest, whereas CitizenCon is obviously the official one, which I also believe is going to be in the UK this year. More details on that once we know more. They're currently negotiating the deal for their venue, but it's going to be a different place than the Radisson Blu that we had last year for BritizenCon, so bear that in mind. On Twerk17 stream, Luke CIG commented about some possible changes to atmospheric travel. He said, "I've got an agreement on making the point at which you can quantum travel in Atmo systemic, and it looks very promising for 3.5. I've also reduced the arrival radius generally, so to reach the surface of Hurston takes 3 minutes rather than 10. This is really good to hear. I don't mind meaningful travel times and things to do and things that might happen while I'm traveling, but at the moment we don't have much of that yet. And there's certainly been issues, especially with Hurston, just taking too long to leave and enter the atmosphere to get to the ground, to move around Hurston's surface to get to locations. I really hope that it makes 3.5, those quality of life sort of distance updates. I would also hopefully eventually like to see we could maybe choose the distance at what sort of like range we come out of quantum travel, like in Eve. So we could go, I want to come out 10 kilometers from my target location that I've got in quantum travel. That would actually be pretty useful, especially when we're talking about fleet battles and more dangerous areas and ships that want to be scouting and reconnoitering rather than actually engaging, things like that. Something else on Spectrum, the planetary tech currently does not support celestial bodies that aren't round, so we're not going to see any ob-shaped planets in the near future anyway. There was a post on Spectrum titled Idris Update, which gave us some more info on the Idris P, M, and K customization, and more generally, insurance. So insurance, I'm going to read this post, the important parts out of it in full. In the past, insurance was only made available to ship hulls. As we've progressed in the development of Star Citizen, we're getting closer to having a need for a system to insure items as well. This is something that we're still actively working on, so we don't have full details to how the system will work just yet, but we're eager to lock it all down and share that information with you in the future. I do, however, have an update on the Idris kit. So this is the Idris K. As it currently stands, the kit shows that it has 72 months of insurance, which will be changing and retroactively updated to lifetime insurance in the very near future. Upgrading your Idris P. We've received a lot of feedback surrounding the upgradability of the Idris P and a desire for more information about if the Idris P will be able to fully match an Idris M via upgrading in-game. We can now confirm that we are planning to eventually add manufacturer shipyards, capital ship dealers, in-game, which will help facilitate this conversion. For example, there will be an opportunity to take your Idris P into a major authorized Aegis shipyard where you can perform a conversion to an Idris M for substantial in-game fees. The post went on to say that the Idris P can use the railgun from the Idris M, and the Idris M can make full use of that Idris K upgrade kit as well, should you so desire. This means you'll be able to attach beam weapons and the missile turret to your Idris M, should you choose to. They encountered a few limitations to utilising the full upgrade kit on the Idris M, such as missing hardpoints for the 4 PDS, Point Defense System turrets, but to facilitate these, they're going to be adding those hardpoints to the Idris M to make the functionality work. So basically, items will be insurable in the future, the Idris M and P will be able to make use of the same items, and there will be capital shipyards, where you can make changes to your capital ship loadouts, purchase capital ship gear, and purchase capital ships. Whee! Boom, boom, boom! I'm assuming they're going to be very expensive. In an update to the Crytek versus CIG case, Crytek has decided not to amend its second amended complaint. Now, if you want some more details of what was happening with that, then I'll drop a link to my latest video, or my previous video, in fact, on that subject. But previous to this, the most important hashtag I'm not a lawyer parts of this case were dismissed. There seems to be some confusion whether some of the original complaint, which would now just be, I believe, bug smashers potentially showing CryEngine code that it shouldn't have, and the sharing of that code with third parties, and were CIG allowed to develop Squadron 42 with the license that they had with Crytek? It's unsure at the moment whether those still stand or whether they're entirely replaced with the second amended complaint. These should be pretty easy to prove by CIG though. However, it looks, for the most part at least, that it's been pretty much put to bed, this case. But if anything new turns up or becomes relevant, I will keep you updated. Every month we have a giveaway for a Star Citizen ship. For January, we have a standalone Anvil Carrack, the mighty explorer vessel. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my videos released during the month. You can find more details in the comments below. If you don't have a gaming PC yet, or you are upgrading, instead consider Shadow Cloud Gaming. They allow you to leverage the powers of the internet to stream a high-spec Windows 10 environment to any other PC, Mac, or device like a smartphone or tablet. It is working really well in Star Citizen's 3.4 branch, and be sure to use the code BoredGamer if you do decide to check it out to get a discount. Links below. For those of you wanting to support the channel further, there is Patreon, and I will be looking for an alternative platform as well for people that have requested that. But in addition, or as an alternative to that at the moment, there's the YouTube channel memberships, literally the join button below this video, or direct donations via the links below as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me. Any feedback or opinions is greatly appreciated and helps guide the channel working out what content is a good idea to put out next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.